Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Steffy calls Deputy Chief Baker to throw Luna back in prison. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline MacInnes will call Deputy Chief Bradley Baker, Dan Martin, to throw Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, back in prison. Let's talk about Steffy's plan and all the drama that's going to play out on B&B. After John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, informed Steffy that Luna was living on house arrest at Bill Spencer's Don Diamond mansion, she rushed right over there and confronted Luna. Steffy obviously wants Luna back behind bars ASAP, and this is exactly what Bill was afraid of. Bill already freaked out when Luna mentioned Finn's visit, since he feared the doc would spread the news and stir up trouble like this. It left Bill worried that Luna could wind up in prison again when that's the last place she wants to be. However, Bill pulled plenty of strings to make this house arrest situation happen. Will Steffy really be able to undo it just by complaining to Deputy Chief Baker? Although Baker may agree with Steffy about Luna deserving a worse punishment, he doesn't have the authority to go against the judge's orders. It's not like Luna has violated the terms of her house arrest since she's never left the property. Luna's ankle monitor will prove that, so how can Steffy really have her thrown back in the slammer? Baker may admit his hands are tied and leave Steffy even more furious in the end. Of course, it's possible Steffy will threaten to kick up a public fuss and try to put some pressure on the judge to reverse the house arrest decision. That sort of thing could take a little more time and effort than just calling Baker and expecting him to drag Luna out in handcuffs. Plus, there's evidence that Luna was attacked in prison and being targeted by the other inmates. Bill has clearly made a case for this to be the safest environment for Luna, so that should be a factor too. Regardless, Steffy may find herself disappointed and even more livid if Deputy Chief Baker can't do what she wants. Baker may refuse to haul Luna back to a prison cell and leave Steffy struggling to figure out her next move. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Steffy and Luna have more showdowns in their future. So stick with us for more predictions on all the mayhem and updates on any shockers to come. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Luna says these 7 chilling words to Steffy as claws come out. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, may say 7 chilling words to Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline MacInnes as the claws come out. Steffy's stepdaughter may turn sinister. So let's discuss the heated confrontations ahead. The week of March 10 to 14 will kick off with more conflict between Steffy and Luna, but Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, will jump in and help Luna navigate all this. Bill will take responsibility for getting Luna out of prison and try to convince Steffy it was the right move. Of course, Steffy won't agree with that at all, so she'll get Deputy Chief Bradley Baker, Dan Martin, involved. B&B spoilers say Steffy will want Luna locked back up in prison immediately, but Baker may have bad news. If Steffy strikes out on forcing Luna's return to the slammer, she's going to be even more furious. Regardless, Steffy will dig her heels in when it comes to Luna never seeing John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, ever again. Luna and Steffy have yet another showdown coming up on March 13, so that's when things will get even more intense. Steffy may push Luna too far and cause her sinister side to re-emerge on some level. We know Luna has always been fixated on the idea of having a loving father to support her. Now that Luna finally has a chance to get to know her bio dad, she certainly won't plan on letting Finn go. Luna may make that crystal clear to Steffy and let her know how things are going to be. Perhaps Luna will argue that whether Finn spends time with her is up to him, not Steffy. Luna may contend that Finn loves her and that he'll find a way to fully forgive her eventually. Despite Steffy's attempt to shut Finn and Luna's bond down, Luna may insist it's not going to happen. When it comes to building a real relationship with Finn, Luna may say these 7 chilling words: "No one will stand in my way." Our B&B predictions hint that fans will see a little glimpse of crazy Luna once Steffy riles her up, so we'll pass along updates on all the drama over Finn. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Steffy and Luna have some fierce beautiful spoilers Monday, March 10. Bill defends Luna to Steffy Carter's move, stuns Hope and Daphne. The bold and the beautiful B&B spoilers for Monday, March 10 reveal that Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, will defend Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, to a livid Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline MacInnes would, while Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, makes a move that stuns Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire. At the Spencer mansion, Steffy just confronted Luna and warned that she was never going to see John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, again. Of course, Steffy also plans to make sure Luna gets thrown back in a proper prison, but Bill will defend the house arrest arrangement on Monday's B&B episode. In fact, Bill will defend Luna as well since he believes she's evolving as a person and truly regrets her mistakes. That doesn't excuse Luna's crimes, but Bill will still feel like he made the right call by getting her out of that dangerous situation. Despite Bill's attempt to explain about the prison attacks and Luna's life being at risk, Steffy won't budge on her stance. Steffy may assume Luna just manipulated Bill into getting her out of there and argue that she won't stand for this. At Forrester Creations, Hope will wait for Carter to back her up and tell Daphne that it's time to head back to Paris. However, Carter might have a change of heart about this being the right decision, both for Daphne and the company since the perfume line just dropped. Perhaps Carter will encourage Daphne to stick around, after all, since he's about to make a move that stuns her as well as Hope. Then again, it's possible Carter will do something like walk out on them, both since Daphne and Hope's feud is about to escalate. Carter's reaction to all the conflict will catch Hope and Daphne off guard, so stay tuned for updates on how it'll all go down. Whatever the case, Daphne will decide she needs to work harder to convince Carter that Hope's using him, so she'll try to achieve that later during the week of March 10 to 14. That could lead to bad news for Hope and leave her making some troubling predictions about what the future holds. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Carter will have a lot to mull over, so don't miss what's in store. The bold and the beautiful Friday, March 7 recap: Steffy barges in, warns Luna will never see Finn again. The bold and the beautiful B&B recap for Friday, March 7, reveals that Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline MacInnes would, barged in the Spencer mansion and warned that Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, would never see John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, again. Here's how it all played out on Friday's B&B episode. In the design office at Forrester Creations, Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, continued acting like Hope Logan. Annika Noel was just a user, but Hope once again defended her romance with Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, and warned Daphne to stay away from her man. Meanwhile, Zendy Forrester Dominguez, Delon Demetz, quizzed Carter about Daphne's decision to head back to Paris and suspected Carter had feelings for her. Carter insisted he loved Hope and later entered the conflict in the design office. That's when Hope put Carter on the spot and pushed him to tell Daphne to leave for Paris. At the Cliff House, Finn admitted he couldn't just forget about Luna and never talk about her again. That was Finn's daughter, so he felt for her and tried to explain his stance to Steffy. Steffy got riled up, but things really went off the rails when Finn admitted Luna wasn't in prison anymore. Finn said Luna was on house arrest at Bill Spencer's Don Diamond mansion and offered updates on how he found out. After Finn confessed that he told Luna about her paternity, he shared the emotional moments that followed. Steffy described how cold Luna had been during her kidnapping ordeal and tried to help Finn see his daughter for who she really was. Despite Finn's protests, Steffy decided it was time to march over to Bill's place and launch a confrontation about all this. Next, Luna came clean to Bill about Finn's visit and the news that he was her biological father. Bill flipped out and warned that Luna could end up back in prison if Finn blabbed. Now that Luna knew she was Finn's daughter, she seemed convinced that she still had goodness in her and could be a better person. Later, Steffy came blowing in the mansion door and warned that Luna wasn't going to get away with this. Luna tried to apologize and explain, but Steffy didn't want to hear any of it. After Steffy insisted Luna was going to spend the rest of her life behind bars, she told her to forget about Finn. Luna didn't have a dad as far as Steffy was concerned, so she insisted Luna was never going to see Finn again. Our B&B predictions point to even more mayhem breaking out at the Spencer mansion soon, so don't miss all the curveballs ahead.